Good morning, it's me again, down here in the basement, making a little bit of progress with the stuff I need to do to make my life a little better. And just, I think, like, vlogging this, or however they put it, helps other people to see that you can start, like, pretty low and get your way back up if you're doing what you need to be doing. Might have to readjust your plan a little bit sometimes, but that happens to everybody. I got the paperwork from the attorney that I contacted the other day. I was actually able to contact a Social Security attorney. Um, and I just gotta sign all of that and send it back. It's basically some information they need to proceed, like giving them permission to do this for me, and all that other good stuff. Apparently we can proceed because when I got denied that last time, just as we were going into COVID and I couldn't get a hold of anybody, that should have changed the rules. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully they can figure it out. And they said that from what they could tell, it looked like it was something they might be able to do in a couple of phone calls, but if not, they're gonna help me fight. And that's kind of what I'm looking for, somebody who's seeing what's going on, somebody who can actually help or is willing to help. Um, and that's good. And then I've got I got myself some skeins from Joann Fabric. They had a little sale, so I did it, and I got them really quick because here in Spokane they ship it from Coeur d'Alene. When I was in Bellingham, we were having a lot of problems with it taking forever for Joann's to ship because it was coming out of Wyoming or Texas. Why they were sending it from that far away, I have no idea. But here I'm getting it from Coeur d'Alene, so it's coming pretty quickly. Um, and I like that. So I've got some yarn, and then my son had ordered me some yarn for my birthday, and we got that. So I've got some yarn to work on some Kraken so that I can get the back stock on that done. I'm not really expecting to sell a lot of Krakens, but I also know it takes a long time to make a Kraken hat, so yeah. Yeah, so I want to have some back stock. I have 4 of them up at the store and 1 here, and I've got 2 that I'm working on when I have to finish, because the yarn my son got was so that I could finish the 1, and then I have 2 more that I need to start, so that'll give me at least a start for the back stock, and then I'm trying to talk my son-in-law into getting me some yarn for my birthday. I don't know, maybe the roommate, I don't know. I don't want to bug him too much. He's got stuff going on because right now it's tough for everybody, and he's trying to help out his family as much as he can, so his money's a bit tight, and that's understandable. So we're not gonna bug him too much. If he can't afford presents, it's fine. It's just fine. Yeah, and that's the kind of attitudes we need to get with people. If you can't afford a present, then it's fine. Um, I do want to do something for my birthday. The thing I wanted to do, we're probably not going to be able to do because my daughter is switching jobs. So she doesn't really know what her schedule's going to look like until she really gets into it. And the good thing is that the job that she got is really close. She's like an assistant deli manager or something. And it doesn't look like the deli at that store is open on Sunday. So she may be getting every Sunday off, which is great because then that'll give us at least one day on a weekend where we can do something as a family and help with the bonding and stuff, and maybe learn a little bit about each other and not be disrespectful to each other. And not that anybody's like deliberately being disrespectful. And my sales are doing really good at my store. So yeah, and I forgot to contact them about the discount thing, but maybe I'll figure that out later. Um, because I have a lot to do. I'm getting a lot of stuff done. I'm starting to feel better and getting some stuff caught up with as far as housework, but I'm forgetting things all the time. So that's kind of where I am. And I am able to be positive with things like I'm posting kitty pictures or animal pictures. It's mostly artwork on Facebook. I'm like, I'll see it and I'll repost it, or share it, or however my brain isn't wanting to. Yeah. So yeah, I'm putting those on there so that people can see those, so that you're not just getting all this negative, 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 and you say, oh, look, something negative, cat. Oh, there's no cat. There's no cat. I mean, I think people would rather see my cat shit posting than some of the negative stuff people are plowing all over the place. And yeah, I like cats. I got my Catzilla, my little Catzilla shirt. It's so cute. I don't even remember where I got it. I think it was when I worked at the mall, and it might have been the store we kept calling the slut store because it had like these really cute T-shirts, but then it also had these outfits that were just like most people would not wear that unless they were standing on the street corner. So yeah, so I don't remember the name of that store. Might have been Wet Seal. I know they're not there anymore. I don't think that store did very well. Um, so yeah, I got it, but I've had this for a long time. It's really cute, my little Catzilla shirt, and I don't know, my brain is not wanting to work, but I am doing things. I am working on some smaller projects that might actually be able to sell for very cheap. I've got some ideas. I've got this scrap yarn stocking that I want to work on because that'll take a lot of my bigger scraps down to where they're more workable without like overproducing certain items. And then I'm thinking about doing a snowman ornament that should only be like, I don't know, a couple inches, 2, 3 inches tall maybe, and they'll be flat, and I'm thinking about doing those in sets, but I don't know if I want to do 2 or 3 or what, and then sell those for kind of cheaply or inexpensive, however you want to put it. And I'm trying to think of other things that I can make that people might buy that won't be too expensive. Just little things, so that people can just have at least a little thing. Definitely working on my tiny turtles. Those things are selling pretty good. Working on my Yodas, those are still selling pretty good. They're starting to pick up a little. The Hello Kitties, I know I need to keep an eye on that. And I've overmade my Buzzies. You can see the little bees poking out in their box. So I need to probably start sending those up to the store so that they're not here, they're at the store. Then I'll sell better if they're at the store. So like for a little bit, if I don't sell that day, I'm gonna add something to my bag. And I want to get one more hanging towel, and then I gotta get some stuff out of my Christmas box. And then after that, I don't know. I need to get the Buzzies going, and I need to get there's just so much. I want to get the smaller things up there so that people will do, because they're really advising to try to make sure we have things that are under $10. And I know, like, one of the things that I know, especially in hard times, is it's okay to have some bigger stuff that's more expensive, but my focus is definitely needing to be on the smaller stuff. But I also need to have the back stock for the big stuff because the Kraken hats should be fairly popular around Halloween time. And I think several people would have the money for them. And mine, I've got them priced about a third of what I've seen them posted on Etsy. So I've seen them posted between $150 and $300 on Etsy. And the only thing I can figure is it's got to be the materials because everything else is the same. I got the pattern from the lady who designed it on Etsy, and I don't know why people are charging that much. I don't know. It just depends on, I guess, where they are and what the circumstances are. But mine, I sell them at Famous Joe's Tender Emporium for $50. I've got 4 of them up there ready to go, and I've got the pretty macaw variegate. It's a blue. It's like 4 or 5 different shades of blue, all kind of randomly popped in together, so it kind of has that Chinese water, like from the old Chinese paintings I used to see. My great grandma had a whole bunch of pictures like that. And so it's the macaw is the main color, and then I've got the shiny white, the iridescent white underneath. So the suckers are white, and so it looks like water. And then I've got the cherry red one, and there's a black with the colored fleck, and then there's a yellow variegate that kind of fell behind one of the racks. Whoops. But I have another one of the yellow variegates. Here, the one at the store it's kind of a brick red because it's yellow, orange, and kind of this brick red brown color. So I did the brick red for the tentacles, and the one I have here is the same variegate, but it has a yellow tentacles, and I wanted to get more of that and do it with the coral because the big twist that Joanne has this really pretty coral. It's kind of a pinky orange, very pretty. Love it. I might have to get some to do the Krakens with, but I don't have the money for that right now, but I will at some point. So it's just things seem to be getting better. I'm noticing yarn prices are dropping at the crafting stores, and that it's getting easier. I don't know if it's just a seasonal sale. It's getting easier to get more things, and the prices aren't dropping too much on Amazon though. I have noticed that we're actually having some issues with Amazon. When my son bought the yarn, the party one was supposed to be a 3-pack, and then as the person he bought it from shipped, they sent him a notice saying, "Oh, it's now one piece," but they didn't refund him for the other two skeins. And then when he went to challenge it, he found that Amazon had already taken the guy down, and it left out all the negative posts. So this guy is a scammer. I just People are desperate right now and they're scamming other people. So be very careful about scams. One good thing about Amazon is they tend to catch these guys pretty quickly, and if you want to bother with it, they will help you figure out how to get reimbursed for being overcharged. The chances are that with a number of people that we saw complaining about the scams, that this guy's probably going to be facing charges. Hopefully, I say guy. I don't know who it is, but it was kind of a guy attitude, so that's why I say guy. And that's just really scammy. So you gotta be really careful with the Amazon people, because when we picked it because it was a little bit cheaper than the other one, but we couldn't see the ratings or the comments. So that's something. If you don't see a customer rating or a comment, then yeah. So yeah, that's something to be aware of. The scams are pretty rampant right now, so you gotta be real careful. I might be buying my yarn from Joann's or somewhere more reputable, because I am noticing that the craft sites are selling a lot of products for cheaper at the moment. The problem I'm finding with Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and Hirschner's is that they will only focus you towards stuff that's on sale, and then like I put in Red Heart yarn and I get like 10 that's actually yarn, and then like 300 that are kits. And I don't care about kits. I want yarn, not kits. So, but with Joann's, you'll have the stuff that's on sale tends to be first. And then, you can actually, if you keep scrolling, you can find the stuff that's not on sale. And then, you can get that stuff there. So I'm probably going to be getting a lot more of my stuff through Joann's because there's less chance of there being con behavior from that. And it is a lot cheaper than Amazon at the moment as far as yarn goes. Amazon's really good. I'm not saying anything bad about them. It's just there's opportunities for scams, and they're, especially with yarn, it's a little bit expensive. I'm hearing that some of the tech stuff is getting cheaper on Amazon though, so depending on what you're buying, that's what I'm doing. If you guys continue buying from Amazon, totally fine. That's what you want to do. Because spending money on the economy is, I call it feeding the economy. You don't have the money to keep everything alive, but if you if you manage to get like 10, 20 bucks extra, you just put it into companies you want to see still existing. Like go out to the restaurant, order DoorDash, something like that. Go to order some yarn from a company you want to see staying in business. Or even go to the yarn store from a company you want to see staying in business. Mom and pops are probably being hit pretty hard. they're probably going to have the hardest time because they don't have corporate backing. So definitely try to support those. I'm new, fairly new, and haven't really gotten around Spokane that much. Because I don't drive and I don't have the money to pay someone to drive me around. So, and gas is really expensive right now. So I don't expect people to be too yay about taking me to somewhere for free. So, that's a thing. So that's something. Yeah, let's try to be positive and get ourselves through this. Like I said, I'm not sure what's actually going to happen with all this stuff where they're talking about the severe recession and possibly even a depression. I have no idea what's going on with that. Since the news media stopped, since television stopped really being a thing, I'm not really seeing a lot of news, and now there's a lot of news agencies being like articles that are being debunked. So I pay attention to like the internet news, but I also realize I have to be really careful about who the source is. Because some of these are just like every 5 minutes they're alerting me, like the one on my phone, I think it's called Smart News. Every 5 minutes it's alerting me about something that's like doesn't even affect me. And it's been freaking out about Olivia Newton-John. I mean, it's sad that she passed, but she has been sick for a really long time, and it's just inevitable that when you're sick off and on like that, and you're as old as she was, yeah, something's probably gonna give out. I mean, I am sad. She's one of my favorites from when I was a kid. Um, but I don't need to get updates on every little stupid thing and how some person that I'm never going to meet in my life is supposedly devastated. It's just like that kind of stuff. It's like the news that a lot of the news these days, it just doesn't seem to be important. And there's a lot of stuff like shootings in areas that don't have anything to do with me, but I like to know what's going on in the world. It's not a breaking news alert to me if there was gang shooting in Chicago. I mean, like every day. It's just annoying to get alerts all the time. Yeah, I do want to know about the safety in Chicago, but I don't feel like I need to be alerted every second that something happens. Because I'm not in Chicago. So, like, the safety levels in Chicago isn't affecting me. I know it's affecting a lot of people, and especially people who are impoverished and have young children, and they don't want their young children to get shot. So I know that is important, but like I said, like it's not like a breaking news thing. It's not like the weather events that have been happening, the earthquakes that have been happening. Hi, sweetheart. Stuff like that. That's what I'd expect. And then like there's a fire near here. That to me is a breaking news. That fire in Cheney is a breaking news because it is very close to Spokane, and there's all kinds of stuff that could be happening there that's affecting me. But I'm not getting alerts from the news thing about that fire from Cheney. I am getting it from the Spokane news thing that I have on my phone through Facebook. But I'm not getting alerts from like the breaking news. So I don't know. It's just like I said, the like news is hard to get. Accurate news is hard to get right now. Like I said, a lot of the agencies are being debunked. There's a lot of stuff going on that's just crazy. It's really hard to tell what's actually going on. But if we keep our cools, we can get through. And I'm giving positive. I'm trying to be as positive as I can with my situation. I'm hoping that that this attorney that I'm signing up with, will be able to help me get my disability. I'd like to be able to get it back to 2014, but I don't think that's going to be possible. But at this point, if I can even get on it, then that means I can huh, means I can pay some rent and deal with some debts and do all this stuff and get the furniture I need and some things maybe that I want, more yarn so that I can keep up with the productivity that I feel like I need to do. Got a lot of scrap stuff going on, so definitely need to start dealing with some scrap, but I feel like there's so much more I could be doing if I could afford to do it. I could be doing some of this stuff faster, like the Krakens, maybe get some yarn to make some more blankets if I decide to get back on those. Um, the blankets are not selling. I had to drop their price, and they're still not selling. I can't drop it below what I have. because I need to make the yarn cost, and at the time that I bought the yarn, it was expensive because I was buying that yarn with my stimulus checks because I didn't know where my debts were. Would have been nice. I would have paid down my debts if I'd have known what was going on with my debts when I got stimulus checks. But I didn't know. So I am going to start trying to get enough money to do to pay down my debt. So hopefully things will get better. I like to be able to report positive news. Things are going pretty good. It's only like the 11th. The store hasn't opened yet today. So as of the 10th, I was at $33, which is more than half, and it's more than half of my booth cost. My booth cost is $58, and that's really good. That means that I still have a chance of getting booth cost this month, and that I really like that. And I know that part of it is because I do have my cheapos. I've always valued having these cheap little things, these little cheap items. But right now I need to focus on things that I don't need stuffing for because I've been using the stuffing up pretty quick. But yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to work on, so and I feel like I'm having really positive things happening. Gigi is right here purring, so I keep looking because I'm petting his cute little butt. He's so cute. He's so soft. I love having this guy. He wakes me up. I get to go to bed hearing purring. I get to wake up to snuggles and meows. Just the sweetest little cat. And then he wants to cuddle. He doesn't want me to get up and feed him. He wants me to wake up and cuddle him. So I'll wake up and cuddle him, and I'll get whatever I need to get my day going. I'll go up and use the restroom. I'll come down and feed him. I'll get what I need out of the kitchen, I should say, or out of the upstairs that I need to take down here so that I can clean his mat and feed him, because he's got a feeding mat because he's a messy boy. He's a messy boy. And I'll get that stuff, and I'll come down here and I'll do his food thing, and then I'll go upstairs and feed the other cats. So he wakes me up. He doesn't want to be fed right away. He wants to cuddle. He's a very sweet little boy. He attacked was adorable attacked the roommate this morning, wanting cuddles before he went to work. My roommate does love that he's such a cuddly boy. Yes. Yes. What are you doing? Okay. I don't know what he's doing. I'm worried that he's doing the anxiety thing. So you see his little cute ears? Okay. I should probably get going because I don't want to ramble on too long, because I know that people have a lot of things that they need to do and probably don't have a lot of time to listen to me ramble on about stuff for an hour. So I'm going to let you go, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you guys can post some positive stuff or some good ideas for things that people can do to help out the community and the economy, and maybe even ask some questions that you guys might want to have answered, because I do want this to be a disability friendly community where we can talk about all kinds of good stuff. So, I'll talk to you later. Like and subscribe, and have a good day. Bye.